Bortle here with Patterson and made top 32 at North American NATS. How are you, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. It's been a good weekend. Had a lot of barbecue. You already know, you come to Texas, you gotta get barbecue and steak. You know what I'm saying? I got the barbecue night and steak, but guess what else I got? I got top 32.
Dang, that's what's up. Yeah. So introduce yourself and what did you use?
So my name is JT Patterson, Michigan duelist, because Michigan is, you know, the best state for now, or forever, I don't know. But I played the Gouki. So we had to play 3 suplex, because he's out there cooking in the kitchen, 3 twists, because she's just twisting for everybody, and 3 with Scorpio. So before everybody goes crazy and like, why are you playing 3 with Scorpio? These 3 are the best 3 for the combos because pretty much our combos are synergized around these 3. Our extenders fit with any of these 3 to like fully U your opponent and pretty much FTK them. Next we played 2 copies of Octo and 2 Headbat, and the only reason we're playing 2 of these versus like 1 is because of reincarnation. So like we had to play like multiples just in case. And then we played 1 Bear Hug. The thing about Bear Hug is he kind of has the same applications for Scorpio. He can work with some of the extenders, but he doesn't work quite as good because you can't just like hard normal summon him without tributing. While with Scorpio, you can normal summon if you control no monsters. We played 1 Iblee, unfortunate. 3 Ash Blossoms. She was phenomenal, but Droll was better. As we all know, Droll is just the man, the myth, the duck. Moving on to spells, and this is why our deck is better than the level 3 version, because we're playing good spells. We're engaging all day long. And when you engage, you get to what? Extenders. So the one thing I was saying is with like any Gouki, this normally works, right? Like you make a token and they're warriors, so you can make Ice Hold. But when you have like with Scorpio or like Bear Hug, you can make this go Kagari, get this back, play it again, tribute the Kagari, and then link these 2 for Ice Hold. So pretty much you use your normal summon just like you would with any Gouki, and you're still gonna make the Ice Hold, and then that's gonna also get you the U with us saying like big monsters. Yeah. More extenders. Instant fusion.
3? Holy crap.
Yeah, you gotta have, listen, the deck is literally predicated on extenders and Goukis, while like the other versions are like you have to have more monsters. These you can just have like pretty much any Gouki and an extender. And for everybody playing hand traps, I got the anti-hand trap. We're calling people by the grave. No games played. And also, speaking of soul charge, I got a mini soul charge. I don't have to pay life points, and I can attack you for game. Every warrior needs a sword. This is actually not living fossil. It might look like one. Everything might look like it, but I actually played Arf Duder. I just borrowed somebody else's card. It pretty much is a proxy for Arf. This card is like good, but it's only good in my opinion when you're losing the game. While like Arf is good against like Trickstar and more like the heavy trap decks like Alter Guys and things. So like I think that Arf is better than this, like in the long run.
So yeah, you did use this one, or this is a proxy?
This was somebody else's card that I just borrowed because I had to get back to Arf.
Okay.
So I just wanted to make sure that this was like a space. This is a clip card.
All right.
And last but not least, Rhoda, because you gotta search out your warriors.
Yeah.
And speaking of extenders, last but not least, we played 2 of the Phantom Knight trap.
That card is nice.
Yeah, what it does is, if you have no traps in grave, you can flip it up immediately and play it. So it was really good, really strong.
And it's a warrior too, right?
Yeah, it's a warrior. So that's even more synergy for none other than the bottom bit, Ice Hold herself. I don't even know if it's a girl or a guy. I'm hoping it's a girl because I've been calling it my bottom bit. But hey, we'll see. Next, Kagari, just because you need him for like the combo when you have the bigger monsters. Also against like Trickstar, you want to have him. You go into him and get the token back, and then make one of your smaller Goukis, just because like you can go him and token and make Phoenix to pop a card, and then you go Phoenix and the other Gouki to make a unicorn to like bounce the other card. And depending on if you hit the scapegoat or the reincarnation, like you want to get both of them out of there. Then you'll add your Gouki like after they're reincarnating. So like you kind of look at your hand and figure out like what you need to add to like kind of fix everything. Next, 1 little buddy, because everybody needs a little buddy. 1 mermaid, because we like to get wet out here. 1 underclock tech, because you have to play him. He is part of the Firewall Tri-Gate OTK. A lot of people didn't know about that this weekend.
Yeah, I don't even know about that.
Okay, so pretty much what you do is you do like the regular combo. But once you get to mermaid, once you get to the mermaid part where you go into like Goblin, you actually link the Iblee and the Gouki together for him next to Firewall. And a lot of times, just like the Trickstar deck and things like that, you'll leave one link out. So then this will be next to Firewall. Use this effect to make the link 0, and you bounce the other two cards, the other cards that they have, and then you'll link this and Mermaid together for Tri-Gate next to Firewall. The special with Gouki that's over 800, and you attack with Firewall into their monster, and because of Tri-Gate, you do double damage. That's 5,000 right there, plus the 22 from Tri-Gate. Plus a Gouki that has 800 or more attack. 8,000. Do not play 2 of this. This is a mistake. You don't use it twice. You only use it for the combo. Like, it's a mistake. Do not play 2 of this. One Cerberus. The one you play 2 of is this one, because it comes up in more situations. Like, a lot more often when you're playing against like rogue decks or trick stars, you're gonna need to pop back row, and you're gonna need more than 1 of this to continuously do it. So play 2 of this, 1 Goblin.
Okay, taking notes.
1 Unicorn, Tri-Gate, and her main man Firewall, because they work as a tandem. Especially when you go second, you drop your opponent's life points to -2,000. So game 2, they're already at 6,000. So it's not even a game. Bortle didn't make him. He's really good. Didn't make him. He's like your only out to if your opponent goes Goblin, Phoenix, because it's very hard to break because you can't just attack or do anything. You can't target them, or if your opponent makes a Bortle. And then you have the instant fusion target, my main man Erasian. He actually put in work. I put Lycris' face down all day. I turned off the burn because I didn't want to go to the clinic. You feel me?
Nice.
Side deck. I'm going to start with the cards that didn't matter. Cherries. Speaking of cards that didn't matter. Very tasty fruit, very trash card. 3 Ghost Ogre. In my top 64 match, it was the nuts. And I'm going to show you the cards that also worked very well with her. This. He goes Electrum, and I opened these 2. And he made Dweller the game before, so I knew I was going to have to save these. So when he goes Electrum, I Ogre it, and I'm like, okay, cool. The Pendulum's like 2, like, I'm good, because I know he's going to make the Dweller, and then I just hit this, and I just OTK him. Well, he thought he was slick, and he made another Electrum. And I said, nah, not today. Yeah. We're hitting you infinitely. And then I proceeded to OTK. 3 Hate True Nate, didn't use it. It was really good in testing, really good, and like we really thought it was like going to be really good, but it just wasn't really good. And the card that like overshine was probably Twin Twister. Like I was hitting so many scapegoats, and they flip it and think they were safe. And then I go like Firewall and put everything around it, Cerberus around it, hit one of the tokens, bounce 3 tokens, and then OTK them. So like it was kind of a waste of time for them.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the card I wish I would have mained. Top of Logic, Gumlar Dragon. This card is insane. So the reason I didn't
side deck right there.
Yeah, the reason I didn't main it and I sided it was because it's far superior. Like if you're going first game 2 or 3, because now you can hit spear mode out. And in theory, I guess in theory it should be like really good, like going first 2, but we didn't think. We wanted Bortle. So I guess I should have mained this and sided Bortle, and then switched out when I went second, so I have a Bortle to break boards. So like that was the only like things that we didn't really think out too much, but this card is worth the money. Taking 4 cards out of your opponent's hand is insane, because now if they decide to keep like the spear mode, they spear mode you and then they only have 1 card, so they have no follow up. So like this card's insane.
Man,
yo,
that's what's up.
I want to get some shout outs though. Yeah, I have a few. I only have a couple of them. I think I have like 4 or 5. Let me just get them real quick. Okay, shout outs. I want to go shout out to NATO, Cheney, Mike, Zach, Pauling, Ray, Evan, Cagnar, Austin, Billy O, John King Wood, Billy Dowd, Anthony, Randall, B Money, Dust Daddy, Mariah, Rob, Dan, Andre, Avery, Dion, Squids, Paulie, Paul, Nick, Tim, Kobe, Jafar, Joe, Tommy, Blake, Nick, and Frank. Nicola, because Frank is a pimp. I'm telling you, y'all don't know it, y'all will know. Hey, listen, free my nigga Tito. He is put behind bars for a crime he did not commit. Also, Hisham, thank you. I can't even say your name right now. Jeff and Nick, man, best sponsors ever. Luxury is the spot to be.
Nice man.
Hey, you living a life of luxury. Also, shout out to Hani. He's probably going to Worlds. I think he's playing top 8.
Nice.
My boy Steve. My boy Lat. This is all possible because of him. Oh, also give a huge shout out. Huge shout out to my boy Team Bortle. We in the house with Team Bortle. Oh, last but not least, go check us out on Twitch at Luxury Gaming LLC. Also check us out on Facebook at Luxury Dueling Book Tournaments. We have all types of tournaments for cool cards for the low. And that's about it. I'm out of breath. I'm out of the tournament. I'm out of gas.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Bang, bang.
Bortle out.